52 weapons on launch. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting to see as the launch roster for our weapons in Modern Warfare 2, and that's a crazy amount. So, let's go over what they are. And by the way, welcome back to the channel, my name is Gordon. So, assault rifles, we have the M4, the M16, the Marksman 556, the TAC 56, and the Castop 74U. Those are the 5 ARs that we used in the beta. We had access to those, right? I want to quickly mention that there are some guns in Warzone Mobile that were not available in the Modern Warfare 2 beta. And I mention Warzone Mobile because Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 will share the same weaponry. So if you saw anything in Warzone Mobile that you did not see in Modern Warfare 2 yet, it means that those weapons will be coming to Modern Warfare 2 and vice versa. At least that should be the case. So I mentioned this because in Warzone Mobile, we saw the STG-A3. This is the AUG assault rifle, which should confirm the presence of an AUG platform, and that has some implications in different weapon classes, so we'll look at those later. Now, for assault rifles that we do not have confirmed, we have the Castop 545. That was actually datamined, and it will be part of the same platform as the Castop 74U. So that's 2 AK assault rifles. Next, we have the M13. I mentioned the M13 because it is, in real life, the SIG MCX Vertex. This, in theory, would share the same platform as the MCX Spear, what is currently known as the M5. That should also share the same platform as the RAL MG. That's an LMG coming back from Modern Warfare 2019, and that has been spotted in Warzone Mobile. You could also see it in some execution animations in the Modern Warfare 2 beta. So the RAL is 100% confirmed coming to this game, and that implies the presence of a SIG platform. So I'm expecting the M13 to come back as part of that platform. And finally, we would have the Honey Badger. I'm not sure if this one was data mined or rumored, but it has been mentioned that this will be coming to the game. Now, moving on to the battle rifles, we have, that we know of, the FTA Recon and the Marksman 762. We use those in the beta. Now, since there is a SCAR platform in this game, or at least it should be a SCAR platform, then I'm expecting the SCAR H to be part of the battle rifle category. This apparently has been data mined and is called the TAC H. Next, I mentioned before the SIG MCX Spear, unless they come up with another weird name for it, but it should share the same platform as the M13. And finally, we would have the Castop 772, or in real life the AK-103. So a higher caliber version of the Castop 745. Next, we have the SMGs. We have the FSS Hurricane, the Marksman Sub, the Fennec 45, and those are the ones that we played with in the beta. But there's some more, right? Apparently the P90 should be coming on launch as well. It would be weird for a Modern Warfare game to not launch with a P90. Now, as part of the SIG platform, we should have the MPX. Next, as part of the AK platform, we should have the K-Block and the Cyclope 9. Those will be the PP19 Bison and the PP19 BTS, respectively, which both are essentially the same gun. It's just that the Bison works with the cylindrical magazine that it's known for, and the BTS is a standard box magazine of the same gun. Next, we have the LMP, which is in reality the MP7. That also has been data mined, the model exists in the game. And finally, as part of the AUG platform, I'm expecting to see the AUG SMG as well. Next, for LMGs, we have the 556 Icarus, the RAP H, and the Sakin MG32. Those are the ones that we could use in the beta. Next, as part of the AUG platform, I'm expecting to see the AUG H bar from Modern Warfare 2 Original. So that's the LMG version of the AUG. Next, the RAL MG, which is pretty much confirmed for this game. And that concludes the SIG platform. Even though that platform has potential for more weapons to be coming in the future, so maybe they could expand weapon platforms with DLC guns in the future. But as of right now, I think that's pretty much the end of the SIG platform. And finally, we have the RPK, the LNG version of the AK platform. With this, I think I'm closing out most of the known platforms, with a few exceptions. Now with Marksman rifles, we have the Lockwood Mark II, which we could use in the beta, as well as the LMS, that's part of the Marksman platform. Now, from Warzone Mobile, we have seen the EBR-14. That was in that game, which means that it should be coming to Modern Warfare 2 as well. That's the Mark 14 in real life. Next, as part of the SCAR platform, it seems like we're gonna be getting a SCAR Marksman rifle, and in game it's gonna be called the TAC EX. And finally, we should see the return of the SPR-208 from Modern Warfare 2019. That's the bolt-action Marksman rifle, which apparently might be called the SA-700 in this game. I don't know why they would be changing that, but there you go. That one's coming back. That one's one of my favorite guns from Modern Warfare 2019, so I'm quite happy that it's returning. Next we have the sniper rifles, and we know of the GM6 Lynx that was in the beta, and in Warsaw Mobile we have the AX-50. That's also returning from Modern Warfare 2019, except with an almost completely different model. I think to signify or to represent more the fact that it's the faster handling sniper rifle. Next, from what was datamined, we are getting the Barrett MRAD, but in the game it's gonna be called the MCPR-300. And it's also been apparently datamined that we're getting the MSR. I'm sure it was datamined or rumored, but we're apparently gonna get the MSR, which is quite nice. That's returning from Modern Warfare 3. Now for shotguns, we have a weapon platform consisting of 2 weapons in this one. So we have your standard pump action shotgun in the Bryson 800. However, that it seems like it's gonna have a conversion or a different receiver that's magazine fed, and that's gonna be called the Bryson 590. The magazine-fed version of this was spotted in the latest trailer, in the exact same frame where there is the Breaking Bad Easter egg as well. Next we have the Lockwood 725, so that's a 725 returning from Modern Warfare 2019. That's the double-barrel shotgun. Hopefully it won't be as overpowered in this game. And we finally have the Expedite 12, the one that we could use in the beta. That's the semi-automatic. And that's it for the primaries. Now moving on to the secondaries. For the pistols, we have the X12 and the X13 Auto. So those are the Glock 17 and the Glock 18 respectively. Then in the beta you could actually glitch your way into playing with the Bruin 45. This one is a higher caliber pistol that can kill you in about 2 shots up close. Pretty powerful pistol, if I do say so myself. Next, in the reveal trailer for multiplayer, we had a revolver that was not available in the beta for some reason. And in the latest trailer, we saw the Desert Eagle. And that rounds up all of the pistols in this game. That's 5. Next, for launchers, for sure we know of these. We know the RPG-7. That one was datamined, the model exists in the game, and it's a very standard launcher to always have in a Modern Warfare game. We have the Pila, that was also available, and we have the Joker, which is the Stinger. Then for melee, we will have a combat knife, that's almost a given in every game, at this point. And for specials, we should have the Riot Shield. Now, the interesting thing about the Riot Shield is that we've seen 2 versions of it in this game already. In promotional images, you can see the Riot Shield from Modern Warfare 2019, almost the exact same model. But then in other images you can see a different kind of Riot Shield that looks a little more modern. So it may be the case that one is a blueprint of the other, or that maybe there's a Riot Shield platform that has both versions. Which I would expect them to do exactly the same thing, to be honest, but it would be cool, 2 different kinds of Riot Shield. So long as I don't have to do the camo grind on both Riot Shields, then that's fine. And that's it, that rounds up what I think will be the launch roster for our weapons. And this amounts to, like I said before, 52 total weapons. That's an insane amount of guns. I'm very excited for this, and some of these inclusions make me quite happy, of course. There is only one caveat with this though, and I feel like the assault rifle, battle rifle, SMG and LMG categories will feel quite samey. Let me explain. Most of the expansive weapon platforms that we have in this game, the weapon platforms that include 5 or 6, 4 weapons, they all seem to focus mainly on these weapon classes that I just mentioned. And some of them look quite similar. Specifically the Lockman platform, almost all of the guns in that platform look almost the same, right? Just longer or shorter versions of themselves. There's not much difference in terms of their models. So you might be thinking, oh yeah, I'm using my Lockman 556, but in reality I'm using my Lockman 762, and there's almost no way to tell the difference. So, at least visually, you might feel that this weapon, like you use this weapon already. I feel like people are going to be complaining about this. They may not say it now, but yeah, I'm quite confident that people will be like, oh, so many of these weapons are quite samey. So I'm expecting, once again, those complaints. But apart from that, I like the variety. There's obviously a lot of omissions, things that did not come back from Modern Warfare 2019 that could come back as DLC. and some of those have potential with this weapon platform system. So, well, I'll speculate in a different video how DLC might work in this game, because it might not be as straightforward as it has been in different Call of Duties from the past. Again, this whole weapon platform system throws a wrench into how things would normally work, but it also makes me excited in a way because I just don't know what to expect exactly. Like, we've known in Cold War and in Vanguard how things will work, or would have worked, and they did for the most part. It's just how much of those things came in the end, and Vanguard obviously had little to no content post-launch. But that's it for now. Hit the like button and subscribe if you wish, if you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye!